Good day, Obina. It's great to have you here today. Yo, JR. Today, let's talk about PAJ Cash. Yeah, let's give us a brief scope about PAJ actually does.
Okay, so why this a payment protocol Solana that just relaxes the entire staples, swapping, receiving, on ramping, or even off-ramping crypto payments?
So, for the average Nigerian user, what does PAJ Cash actually solve?
The major thing PAJ solves is the settlement issue between that space, especially when they try to off-ramp and their crypto assets to fiat such as Naira.
But that sounds a lot like decentralized exchanges and other P2P platforms you have, Binance, Bybit. What actually differentiates PAJ from those?
The major difference is that PAJ is non-custodial. That means you are in control of your assets and your private keys. Okay, when you look at centralized exchanges like Binance, like Bybit and the rest that offer P2P services, you understand that there's a counterparty at the other end waiting for you to process these transactions. So even when you hit and sell or buy, a party at the other end has to confirm it. And in many cases, they end up ghosting or even scamming people. So PAJ is here to break out all those processes into a simple step.
Yeah, that's great. So going through, we are seeing that PAJ is actually in the V2 version. What differentiates that from the previous version of the V1?
In V1, you had to link multiple bank accounts to a singular wallet address in your PAJ account. But in V2, each particular bank account is represented on chain by a dedicated and permanent wallet address. So there's no longer a mix-up in it.
You mentioned quite a number of tokens there: Solana, stablecoins, Jupiter. All tokens are compatible on PAJ.
For now, it's just tokens on Solana ecosystem, even though we were saying for that ecosystem spring up.
Okay. Then what wallets can users sign up with?
Any wallet on Solana, you can perform your transaction in Jupiter, in Soulflare, in Phantom, any wallet at all.
So let's go to the Naira aspect. How long does it normally take to receive Naira on card?
With PAJ, it's less than 30 seconds. You just send to the wallet address and you receive it straight. The protocol just handles it behind the scene.
Wow, that's great. About the fees, what's the nature of the fees?
PAJ Cash currently charges 0.5% of any transaction that happens. Yes.
That's very low compared to
That's all that happens. Yes, it is.
any point sites you might have on PAJ.
Looking at PAJ, I would say it's good to see it evolve into the real Jupiter for fiat. I mean, when you look at Jupiter starting up, it started off as an aggregator. Right now, it's giving us more of a very, very unique and unified protocol experience on Solana. That's the same thing PAJ is doing, but for payments. When PAJ started off, it was more of a shortcut for B2B where you just link your account and you just off-ramp your crypto assets directly to Naira. Right now, it's offering broader options such as on-ramp, such as swaps and selling directly in your wallet.
And in a real-world setting, how do you think PAJ applies to real-life use cases?
I've never seen P2P or off-ramps this easy compared to years back. Right now, you can just add your bank account from your POS, whether it's your mom in a shop, whether it's a barber, whether it's in a salon, whether it's a makeup artist. You can just add your bank account and then receive your crypto straight.
Earlier, you mentioned bank accounts getting its own wallet address. How does that actually work?
Just when you log into your PAJ account and you just link a Naira bank account with such as your OPay, such as your PalmPay, Access Bank, or any bank account at all, you're going to get a dedicated wallet address, a Solana wallet address for each of the bank accounts you link. So it's going to do it behind the scene. You don't even see the.
So in the real world setting, yes, and there was some use cases PAJ Cash has.
Okay, PAJ has a lot of use cases for whether it's for remote workers, whether it's for business people, whether it's for day-to-day P2P users. PAJ has a lot of an enormous range of usability for all these people. You can just tie your POS bank accounts to your PAJ address, and then it's going to any payment you receive, whether it's crypto payment, you're going to get that Naira. You can do the same thing with your bank accounts, whether you're a barber, whether you're a makeup artist, or whether you're a photographer. Just any job that you do right now, it's easy for you to receive global payments such as stable coins and Solana.
Oh, that's great. But for an average person, it tells any crypto knowledge like about the photographer.
Yes.
What would it take for them to use PAJ, send out crypto to their bank without actually realizing their also?
For regular users or ordinary Nigerians, it's very easy for them to actually set up on PAJ. They just go to PAJ.cash and then they add their bank account, and that's pretty much it. PAJ just generates a permanent wallet address that is tied to these bank accounts and represent them on chain. So if you receive any token, you don't even see the conversion or the rest because it's a one automated single step process. So you just converse it behind the scene, and in less than 30 seconds, if there are no bank issues, you should get your alert immediately.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So let's say for someone with an actual knowledge, a full stack developer, they're clearing Solana, how can they integrate PAJ with Cash API?
All they need to do is just integrate the API, and you're able to benefit from the payment flow. So your freelance business, you want to integrate it for projects that you're working with, advance those crypto settlements in Naira. It's easy now for developers to integrate it on external platforms because PAJ API is open source and available for people to deploy.
Oh, that's great. So, what kind of business models can actually benefit from integrating PAJ?
Any business right now that is willing to step up its game by accepting crypto settlements or are really playing at the global stage is open for PAJ integration. Even regular businesses can simply just integrate the API as there is support ready to help them do that.
Yeah. So, PAJ Manzi, where do you see PAJ as cash, let's say in the next 3 years?
You said I'm a PAJ Manzi, that's true. I'm a PAJ Manzi because I've had a lot of P2P issues too. And looking at the next 2 to 3 years, we are hoping to see PAJ really build out as the full-fledged payment protocol it's meant to be. For now, we are seeing the API already integrated in projects such as Fortic App, Panther Market, Rapcore, EduSpay. These microtransactions to help scale the distribution across many funds. So looking at the next 2 to 3 years, it's a bit of a stretch, but I really think it will do well, especially if they expand to other ecosystem as Monad has been teased on their app for now.
Oh, that's amazing. So wrapping up, to the dear viewers, what action would you want them to take right now?
Head over to your Solana wallet, go to PAJ CASH. You can use my promo code. I'm gonna add it to this video, and just sign up for PAJ so you are going to be able to receive any payment flow and part of the ever-evolving future.
So you heard that, dear viewer. It's wrap. It's great to have you here in I've learned a lot about PAJ CASH today. Just do well to follow. It's the social.